Hi, it's Elena of Evolving Humanity by Design, and I'm just doing this video to address all of those people who have said to me, "You're so lucky to be living in Mexico." And I would like to say that luck has this much to do with it. 5 years ago, I went to Australia and I discovered that there were people who had never heard of snow, never experienced snow, didn't really know what that was, the snow phenomenon was. I grew up in Winnipeg, like Winterpeg. That just absolutely blew my mind. But I decided right then that I wanted to be one of those people who didn't really know what snow was, didn't really know what cold weather was. I came back to Canada. I hated it. I spent the winter there. It sucked. Couple summers went by and I went to Mexico for the winter. That was 2 years ago, and it was awesome, amazing, phenomenal. And I basically decided that I was going to just keep doing that. The year before, that year in the winter leading up to my year in Mexico, I every day sat down there and was like, wrote down, I did affirmations. I went, God, it's gonna be so amazing, like living in a warm place, hanging out on the beach all day, growing my own veggies, having a garden, having an amazing community, everything. Like I would sit there and imagine it every day. And when it came down to it, I bought a ticket and I flew down here. And that's exactly, last year I spent growing a baby and giving birth to him and watching him learn and grow and learning how to have a baby with him, how to be a mom and how to have a baby. But that whole year I went, next year I'm going to be in Mexico, 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 I'm going to be in Mexico. So it wasn't, there's no luck in it. I made a decision and I followed through on it. And by follow through on it, I mean, there's no fucking way that I was going to sit inside in the basement all winter with my son when I could be here hanging out on the beach, having time instead. And when it came down to it, people say, well, how did you do that? I'm like, I went online to Orbitz and I looked up for cheap flights and I bought a ticket. And then when it came to time to hop on the plane, I hopped on the plane because I've not hopped on the plane before. Yeah, I just hopped on the plane and I came down here, and I stayed with friends for a week. If you want to come down here, you can stay with me for a week. Awesome. While you find your own place. So I just want to say luck has nothing to do with it. It's intention, decision, dedication, follow through. And here I am. Glorious. Here's to all you suckers stuck in Canada for the winter if you don't want to be there. I love you. This is me being myself. Be yourself. It changes the world. Much love. Elena. Bye.